The transmission fluid on your dipstick smells burnt. $20 now or $4,000 later. 5 GMC parts under $100 decide which. The fifth one is quietly saving your engine right now. Every single part on this list follows the same owner protection argument. The cheap version of the fix exists, and the expensive version of the failure exists, and the only thing between them is whether you caught it early. Keep that in mind as we go through each one. Let me start with the easiest win on the whole list, your spark plugs. Most owners have never touched them, and on these V8 trucks that is a problem you can hear. Rough idle, a little shudder at the light, a misfire code that flickers on and off. Those iridium plugs are typically good for around 100,000 miles, but around 100,000 does not mean forever. When they wear, the spark gets weak, the cylinder misfires, and raw fuel dumps into your exhaust. Do that long enough, and you can cook a catalytic converter, and now your cheap plug problem is a 4-figure repair. Here is how you do it in the driveway. Pull one coil pack, pull one plug, and look at it. Black, worn, or rounded at the tip means the set is done. Buy the full iridium set, verify the part number by your VIN, and never regap a pre-gapped iridium plug. You will crack it. Total cost, well under $100 in parts. Dealer service, $189 to $455 depending on access. You save a couple hundred, and a whole lot more if you were about to foul a converter. Fresh plugs fix the misfire. But a clean spark means nothing if the fuel feeding it is choking. Which brings me to the fuel filter and the pump behind it. This is the $20 part that protects a fuel pump replacement costing hundreds in parts and labor. A restricted filter forces your fuel pump to work harder for every mile, and a pump that works harder runs hotter and dies younger. Here is the part most owners never think about. Your fuel keeps that pump cool. Run the tank down near empty over and over, and you strip the cooling and the lubrication right off the pump, and it burns itself out from the inside. A truck came into the shop, cranking long and sputtering at highway speed. The owner blamed the gas station. Filter had never been changed. We swapped the filter, the pump primed clean, and the problem was gone for the price of the part. Here is your driveway check. Turn the key to on without starting. Listen at the tank. You should hear a 2 to 3 second hum as the pump primes. If it is silent or weak, that pump is on the way out. Replace the filter on schedule, and when the pump finally goes, buy the OEM tier unit, not the cheapest one in the listing. Total cost, filter roughly $20 to $50. Dealer service on a pump job runs into the hundreds by model. You save hundreds, and you save doing the labor twice, starving the pump strands you on the shoulder. But the next part is where dealers collect the most money from the owners who trusted them the longest. Now, here is where it gets expensive. Your transmission fluid and the filter under it. Your dealer will tell you it is sealed for life, that the fluid never needs changing. That is the most profitable lie in the building. A 6L80 or 6L90 does have service intervals, and the average recommendation lands around 30,000 miles, with severe use sooner. Here is the mechanism nobody explains. Fresh Dexron 6 is thick, and it carries heat away from the clutch packs and the valve body. As it wears, it goes thin and dark. It stops moving heat, and now the friction climbs. The clutches glaze, the valve body starts sticking. You feel it as a shudder, a delayed engagement, a hard bang into gear. That is not a quirk. That is the transmission telling you the fluid quit weeks ago. A truck came in at 80,000 miles with that exact shudder, never serviced, told at the dealer it was sealed. We dropped the pan, and the fluid poured out like dark coffee and smelled scorched. Here is the discipline. Do a pan drop, not just a fluid swap. Drop the pan, replace the filter under it, refill with the correct Dexron 6, and set the level at temperature. If your truck has no dipstick and you are unsure of the level, stop and let a shop set it. Total cost: fluid under $100 plus a filter around $20 to $40. An independent pan drop runs around $230. You save $100 easy, and you dodge a rebuild that costs many times the truck payment. The fluid is cheap, but the filter under it is where owners cut the corner that kills the whole unit. If $5 parts are keeping your engine alive, subscribe. Notice what plugs, filter, fluid, and correct spec discipline all share. They are each a cheap input protecting an expensive output. That is the whole argument. Every one of these failures starts with a part that costs under $100 going ignored until the thing it feeds, the converter, the pump, the transmission, the engine itself, crosses the threshold where the repair bill is bigger than a truck payment. This list is not 5 separate problems. It is one problem repeated 5 times, and the 4th entry is where owners finally see the pattern. Here is the 4th part, and it is the one owners argue about most. It is not really one part. It is the discipline of buying the right version of every part on this list. I will be direct. The cheapest fluid, the cheapest pump, the cheapest filter is almost always the most expensive choice you can make. Off-spec transmission fluid that is not licensed. Dexron 6 disrupts the hydraulic shift control and gives you harsh shifts from day one. A budget fuel pump in a harsh tank environment fails early and repeats the labor bill. A no-name filter can flow wrong and starve the very system it is supposed to protect. Here is your 10-second check before you buy anything. Read the cap, read the manual, and match the exact spec. The difference between the correct part and the bargain part is usually a few dollars. The difference in outcome is a repeat repair. Verify by VIN, not by whatever the online listing guessed. Total cost: a few dollars more per quart or per part. Dealer service, or worse, the same labor charged to you twice when the cheap part fails. You save the entire second repair. Do this one right, and the math on the whole list flips in your favor. Clean parts keep the truck alive. But the 5th one is the reason I told you in the first 30 seconds to stay, because this is the one that stops a $4,000 engine failure, and it is already happening in trucks that look and sound perfectly fine. Which brings me to the part that saves your engine, and it is the 5th one for a reason. If you drive a V8 with cylinder deactivation, this is your truck. Here is the 10-second test. Pull the oil dipstick between changes, down a half quart or more, and you are in the group that needs this most. Your dealer calls that consumption normal. It is not normal. It is the AFM system warning you. Here is the sequence, step by step. These direct injection engines do not wash the intake valves with fuel the way port injection did. So blow-by oil vapor bakes onto the intake and the valve train. That buildup, plus long oil intervals, plus a small filter, starts choking the AFM lifters. The lifters depend on clean oil to cycle in and out thousands of times a drive. Starve them of clean oil, and one collapses. When a lifter collapses, it can wipe the cam lobe right off. A 5.3 liter came in ticking. The owner said it started quiet and got louder over 2 months. Oil was a half quart low at 4,500 miles. We pulled the valve cover, and the cam lobe was gone, flattened. That repair ran past $4,000, and full engine jobs run to $8,000 or more. He had no idea the oil loss was the warning. Here is what slows it down. An oil catch can catches that vapor before it cakes on. Pair it with disciplined 5,000 to 6,000 mile oil changes on the correct spec oil. Let me be clear about something. A catch can is not a cure, and it does not guarantee your lifters survive. It reduces buildup and buys you mileage. Check your oil level weekly and log it. Rising consumption is your only early warning. Total cost: a catch can commonly $100 to $200, some quality units under $100. Dealer repair, $1,200 for a lifter job to $8,000 plus for an engine. You save thousands, and you save the truck, so there they are. Iridium plugs, the fuel filter and the right pump, the transmission fluid and filter, the right spec on every part. And the catch can with tight oil intervals. 5 parts, all under $100, and together they decide whether your truck sees 300,000 miles or quits at 150. A GMC rarely dies from one big failure. It dies because 5 cheap parts got skipped, one at a time. The cheap fix always existed. The expensive failure is what happens when owners never found it. Spend the couple $100 now, or write the check for one rebuild later. Start this weekend. Pick the dipstick, pull it, smell it, and go from there. Tell me in the comments which of these 5 you have actually done and which one you are about to.